My screen is visible, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. We will start in a minute or two maximum. Let's take a question before starting our session. Actually, someone is asking about follow through day and everything. Meanwhile, market is in rally attempt. Yes, we are waiting for follow through day. Follow through day means more than one, equal to or more than 1.7% gain with higher volume compared to previous day. Started there on Monday there was a gain, but volume was lower. That is why it is in rally attempt only. So we are waiting for follow through day. That is the requirement, bare minimum requirement as per only methodology. Okay, let's start. I think now it's 4:34 now. So let's start. But before starting, this is disclaimer from our side that whatever we are going to discuss, please do not consider as a buy or sell recommendation in any form. And whatever we are going to give or so discuss with you, just treat as an educational purpose only. Okay. So as per O'Neill methodology, this is the overall market scenario as per O'Neill methodology. So as per O'Neill methodology, now from in last 1 week there is some positive actions in market, and because of that, if I talk about various sectors, so major benchmark index that is Nifty 50 and Sensex, it is still in rally attempt, and we are waiting for follow through date. Follow through date, as I have just discussed, 1.7% or equal to 1.7% or more than that gain with higher volume compared to previous day. Monday it was gain was there, but volume was not there. It is still in rally attempt. Okay. Apart from this measure in that benchmark index, sectoral index like Realty, Bank, Pharma, financial services, even IT also today we have moved this IT index from rally attempt to rally. So auto is in rally mode. So as per only methodology, almost major sectors, two main major sectors is banking, financial, and IT. Both are in rally. Auto, another major sector, that is in rally. Only two major sector, which is FMCG and metal, it is still in rally attempt like Nifty and Sensex, and only one major index which contains Reliance, that is energy, which is in under pressure. So this is the overall structure or overall current market scenario as per our methodology. Now let's move one chart. So discuss more about technical perspective. Discuss more about market from technical perspective. Okay. So see, this is the daily chart of Nifty 50, and if you see this sky blue color line is here, like here is a 50-day moving average. Now 50-day moving average and 200 days exponential moving average. If I plot 200 exponential moving average, so that is also placed near about this only, and that is placed around 16,750. So 50-day moving average and 200 days exponential moving average both are placed in between 16,700 and 16,750, and that is why this particular range is a critical, and it is facing from resistance from Monday on. On Monday it has touched this 50 DMA. After that, once again it has touched Tuesday. It tried to touch Wednesday and today as well, but it has not given breakout. But at the same time, if I talk about momentum point of view, so MACD is trending with positive crossover, but its a trajectory is negative. Means it is trending below zero line, the central line here. If you see, so this is the central line or zero line, and this is a positive crossover. So it is trending with positive crossover, but it is still below this zero line. If I talk about RSI, so slope of RSI is positive, but overall this range analysis of RSI is still it still does not show any strong bullishness, but yes, bounce back cannot be denied after considering other various pattern and everything. Another observation here is that this gap down area, and then this gap down area is also a critical level, and that is also placed around 16,700, and that is why there are a lot of point of confluence around the 16,700, like 200 exponential moving average, 50 DMA, this gap down area, and that is why it is facing strong resistance around that. Another thing is that this weekly OI data, as discussed in today morning, weekly OI data was also indicating that 16,700, 16,800, and that was also another reason. So what next actually? So I am expecting maybe tomorrow, not tomorrow, then Monday, if there market will cross this 16,700, 750 level, and once it will cross, then in such case next target would be around 17,000, 17,200. Okay. From downside, meanwhile, at least no more downside is visible. No major downside is visible, especially in this month, that is June, because if I talk about news flow and everything, so I think market has discounted almost all bad news till now. Actually, till now means whatever news, negative news was there in last month or last couple of months, market has absorbed all that negative news. Even market has discounted 7.5% inflation rate, CPI. Even market has absorbed another 50 basis point rate hike from both perspective, like Federal Reserve as well as RBI. So that is why I am saying market has absorbed almost all this news or bad news actually. But if you all are aware that this in this month only, or most probably in this week only, and near this first week of this June, this federal RBI meeting is due, then Federal Reserve meeting is due, in next week actually, and there are other inflation data and everything is due, and that is going, most probably market will take trigger from all these data points and decide trend actually. But yes, if something major change will happen, then only market will react violently. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways only. And range is, in my opinion, meanwhile, range is 17,200 kind of range, 17,200 to 17,400, or maximum 17,500 kind of range in upside, and this 15,900 kind of range in downside. So most probably, in my opinion, Nifty would remain traded in sideways only or range bound zone only in this June month perspective, and at least I am not expecting any violent kind of move in this month. Violent kind of move means like it was corrected from 18,000 to 15,500 or 15,600. I am not expecting which is market will make another new low or month new low below, or market will most probably not reach recent low, that is 15,600 in this month, and most probably it will remain traded in sideways only. And currently, after observing all data and analyzing all data points and everything, and doing some forecast analysis and everything, I am expecting that 15,900 is in downside and 17,500, 400, 500 is in upside range, and most probably, at least in next 2 week perspective, market will remain traded in sideways only. Okay, now immediately, as I discussed with you, once it will cross 16,700, 750, then expect 17,000 and 17,200. And once it will cross 17,200, then 17,400 also can be achievable. So most probably it will remain traded in sideways only, in my opinion, in Nifty at least. Now let's discuss about Bank Nifty. Nifty Bank. So see, so Bank Nifty is still trending in this parallel channel. Okay, like I have done this black color parallel channel, and this time it has not breached previous low, previous multi-month low, like it has made in the month of here. Okay, March, and it has bounced from here, and it is still comfortably trending in this downward sloping parallel channel. So, and at the same time, it has reclaimed 50 DMA also. As per O'Neill methodology, also Nifty Bank Nifty is in confirmed uptrend. So I am expecting this uptrend will remain in continuation, and most probably it is ready to retest this particular level. And that level is this downward sloping trend line, this black color line, and most probably it will reclaim 36,000, 36,700, 36,800. Meanwhile, it is 35,600. So I can expect 12 to 1500 point of time, 1200 to 1500 point kind of upside move can be expected in Bank Nifty as well. So it is like that, and further, once it will give breakout about this downward sloping trend line, and that is placed around is 36,800, then we would revise our target also, upside target also. But meanwhile, it seems that from at least from next 2 week perspective, if certain unusual thing will not happen from the RBI or Federal Reserve, then most probably market will gain another 1200 to 1500 points from here. But yes, if you see this particular area, because this particular area is a gap down here, from here to here, there was a gap up opening, and from here, from this particular level to this particular level, there is a gap down opening, and because of this is that blank area. So blank area means that is some people consider it as island reversal. Technically, it is called island reversal. But over here, it is not like island reversal because it is not on top actually. It is somewhere mid, because top was formed around this particular level, 42,000 level. But yes, you can consider it is like island reversal. That is and it is a very bad structure, and that is why I am expecting market will face first resistance over here this gap down area of upper band of gap down area, and that is flashed around 36,700, 36,800 or 36,700 to 37,000 range. And once it will cross that range, then we can expect that another 400, 500 point kind of move in Bank Nifty. But meanwhile, I am expecting at least around 1200 to 1400 or 1500 kind of move in Bank Nifty as well. And that is, and please consider it as a bounce back rally only. It is still not clear that market will turn from here. And in my opinion, if I talk about little bit longer perspective is next 6 month perspective, or by the end of this calendar year 2022 perspective, market is still in bad shape only. I am not denying for that. Like consistently from the November onward, I am saying that market will remain for next 6 months, at least till June, market will remain in bad shape, and still it is in bad shape from little bit longer perspective, little bit midterm perspective. So, but if you consider market from the next 2 or 3 year or 5 year perspective, the market is still in long-term bullish trend. But yes, from mid to short-term midterm perspective, it is in a correction, and that is why some after such type of correction and everything, I am expecting some bounce back, and most probably it is bouncing in upward trajectory, and most probably once again it will move as per our expectation. So this is my opinion about Bank Nifty. Now let's talk about Nifty IT. So as I said, Nifty IT, we have, as per only methodology today only, we have moved this Nifty IT index in rally actually. Like here bottom was from the day 1, day 2, and today we got, I think data is not updated here. Okay, yes. So and today we have moved it into this what it is called, rally mode actually. So if you remember last time also when we did last Bazar pe Charcha, so at that time also I have expected that most probably bottom will form around 28,000 kind of level, but the market had breached that level 28,000 and fell around up to 27,400, and after that it has turned. So if I do some little bit midterm analysis, so I can say that it is still in bad shape only. I can say that the structure is quite weak now, but yes, IT is one of the leading sector, so bounce back cannot be denied. Even today now William O'Neill, as per O'Neill methodology also suggests that now bounce back on chart, so expect some very good bounce back from here, and most probably, if I am not wrong, one can expect, meanwhile currently it is flashed around 29,260 or 29,300. So I can say that, let me check what is the closing price today, Nifty IT, then I can say Nifty IT. Oh yes, 29,800. Data is not updated here. Data is not updated in this chart. So 9,800 is here. So most probably I can expect at least 200 to 2,000 to 2,500 kind of points kind of move in IT on this IT chart actually, or on this IT sector. So I am expecting 32,000 to 2,400, 500 kind of levels in this month in IT space, and very good bounce back on charts. I can expect 7 to 8% bounce back can be expected in IT space also in this month, that is in June. Okay, now next Nifty Auto. Yes, so Nifty Auto, if you see, Nifty Auto is trending, Nifty Auto Index is trending above all key moving averages. Okay, first thing. And as per O'Neill methodology also, it is in confirmed uptrend. Another thing is that it has even breakout. It is downward sloping trend line breakout also on daily chart as well as on weekly chart and weekly chart as well. Another thing is that I would like to share here on monthly chart is this last all-time high, which was made in 2015. Okay, last time it tried to retest that in the month of November 2021, but it failed actually. So that is why I'm expecting 12,000. Meanwhile, it is currently flashed around 11,500, 600 kind of level. So I am expecting once it will cross and hold above 12,000. So I can say that the fresh bull trend will start in this auto space. Still it is not trending, it is trending below 12,000 only, but it is showing some positive sign. And now I am expecting this time most probably it will cross 12,100 kind of level and enter into uncharted territory as well as fresh bull market. And suppose if it will cross 12,100 kind of level and remain traded above that level, then I can say that a fresh bull trend has started now in auto space. And in such case, next target would be from the at least 12 month perspective, next 12 month perspective, next target would be 15,000 to 15,500 kind of level in this auto Nifty auto index. And in such case, most probably, in my opinion, stocks like Mahindra and Mahindra, stocks like Ashok Leyland, stocks like this Scots will really do good, and even Maruti also will do. But in my opinion, Mahindra and Mahindra, Tata Motor, all these are looking quite attractive. We are waiting for breakout. Once it will give breakout, the remain traded above that, then that time we will publish a special report it containing this auto index as well as various major component of this. But meanwhile, we are waiting for that breakout. But most probably, in my opinion, if everything will goes in smooth manner, and if assumption is that market has discounted all bad news till now, then most probably it will give breakout. But at the same time, fear is always there. If something bad thing will happen from economy side, especially like you everybody know that from the last 6 months, whole world is facing very difficult time, and because of that, this whole world market is in bad shape. So if something unusual thing will happen in next 2-3 months, then only it will once again turn down. Otherwise, most probably this time it will give breakout. So let's see how it will react in coming months, June and July, and then we will take. Most probably it will get triggered from the Q1 of 2022-23 data, and after that, it most probably it will give breakout. But let's wait and watch actually, because we are in bad, whole world economic scenario of whole world, including India and other thing, inflation, interest rate is really a very irritating thing. So it's better to go aggressive. It's better to wait and watch instead of going aggressive. Okay. So, but it is in positive trend only, no doubt. So, Yatisa is there. He will take few seconds, and once again I will come back to you.
Thank you, Pawan. So let me share my screen.
1 minute, let me stop. Yes, please.
So everyone can see my screen. So let us discuss Nifty FMCG. So if you observe Nifty FMCG on the monthly chart, it has formed a large large hammer candle in the last month. So it is kind of from the very good support range. If you go back to the weekly chart, so we'll do the top-down analysis, and when we come back to the weekly chart, so this is a chart showing like it has clearly in the last, especially in this May month. So after here some given a strong breakout, it has moved sideways from last 8 to 9 weeks. It is trading in this range. That is something around 36,000, 37,000 to 38,600, 800 zones. So it has breached that level in the last month, but it took strong support over here in this horizontal line. So it has given a very good bounce back now, and trading something again moved into that same consolidation zone. So if we go back to the daily chart, come down to the daily chart. So this is how it looks. So it's currently trading all above its key moving average. Also, if you observe, there is a inverted head and shoulder pattern is forming. This is a left shoulder, and this is a right shoulder, and this is head. So it is a clear cut given a bounce back from this level. So what we can analyze from this chart is the clear cut breakout above sustainable closing above this 38,800 700 levels. This FMCG index may move towards 40,000 and another 42,000, which is previous high. So that's what we are expecting it, but it has to give a sustainable trading close above 38,600. So until then, the overall trend is a sideways range. What we can expect from here. So once breaks above that 38,800 level, so we can expect 40,000 level in the coming weeks. So even the RSI is trending sideways only. So there is no much trend is only sideways over here. So the next sector is Nifty Metal. So Nifty Metal also, if you see the monthly chart, so it has, after a long run from the lows, this last 3 months, it has formed the evening star pattern on the monthly chart. So it is kind of very signal in the longer time perspective. Okay, so if you come down to the weekly chart, so this was the range where it has faced the resistance in the last month, and if you observe in this month, there was only a downfall, and it's making a lower low price formation in the weekly chart. So it has broken this trend line, which is connecting from June to this January. So this trend line also breaked in this month, and currently in the last week also it has faced that resistance level from the trend line. So it's currently trading below its that broadening channel pattern. So overall trend is weak here. So in this metal space, so what we saw is from the last week. So there is a slight bounce back in the overall market. So hence Nifty Metal also, it has bounced from the 5,000 level. So if you observe here, there was a 5,000 level, 4,900 was a low. So what we can say is that overall trend is bearish over here until it trades at below its 200 DMA. So what we can say is until it's trading above this 5,000 level, overall trend is sideways. So we can expect another pullback trade towards 5,700 range. That is 200 DMA, which is placed over here. So that's what we are expecting in the Nifty metal space. So until if it breaks below this 5,000 level, so another 300, 500 points of downfall may happen, which is first target would be 4,800, and next will be 4,500 level. So that's what we are expecting in Nifty metal. And if you go to Nifty Realty, if you go to the top-down analysis and the monthly chart, so this is a monthly chart of Nifty Realty. In the last month, it has lost around 7%, and continuously it's making a down lower low price formations. So if you go back to the weekly chart, it's trending in a broadening channel. So if you observe here, there is a red color horizontal line, which was a prior once. It was a prior breakout level for Nifty Realty. So what happened is, after the sharp fall in this month, it breaks 200 DMA also, and it is took support around this red color horizontal line, which was a prior breakout level. Also, if you see here, there is a 100-week moving average. Okay, so from that it has taken a slight bounce back and trading some kind of sideways. And if you go to the daily chart, so this is how it looks in detail. So this sector also, what we are expecting is it may move towards sideways range. So here the first support will be 3,368. So that is our major support level. So until this level is until it's trading above this level, we are expecting sideways kind of move, and we might expect some bounce back towards its 450 levels, something around this level. So 200 DMA and this broadening channel also, which is placed around here. So breaking below this 360, another it might come back towards 330, 340 and 300 level kind of move in Nifty Realty. Okay, so another sector is Nifty Pharma. So this is also similar kind of situation here. The overall trend is down, and if you go to the monthly chart, also it's trading in a channel pattern, downward sloping channel pattern, and last month also it's lost around 6%. Okay, so this is how it looks on the weekly chart. So overall, there is some kind of support over here in this current at 12,500 level. If you go to daily chart, there's some kind of support over here for Nifty Pharma. So which was prior low also. So if there is a bounce back trade, what we bounce back trade, we might expect something around 13,600, which is a channel high, 13,600 level in the coming days. So overall sentiment is, if you see the consider RSI and MACD, it's trending sideways. So if it breaks below this level, so again it might touch 12,000 level in the coming weeks. So this is about pharma and energy. Energy sector, in the last, if you observe in the even all the sector indices were making a lower lows, but energy, it has given a sharp rally. So after that, touching its high around 29,200, 300, 400 level. So it has a sharp one-sided move in the month of April and especially in the May. So after that, it touched around its 100 DMA and bounced back towards 50 DMA. Again, it got a resistance. So this is the level. So this is a red color horizontally. 1 second. Okay. So it is now clear. So this is a red color horizontal line, which is a major support level for Nifty energy. So this is a crucial support, what the current price, what which is trading now. So this is a crucial level for Nifty energy. So breaking below this level, so another term of bearishness might trigger in the Nifty energy and might go towards this channel, this trend line, which was the earlier support, as well as 200 DMA is placed over on here. So what we can expect, if it breaks this support level, so we might it might trade in 24,300 or 400 levels in the coming weeks. So another on the upside, if there is a bounce back, 50 DMA will be the major first key level support. After that, it might trade towards 28,000 level in the coming weeks. So here the RSI is trending sideways only. So what we can expect is it might trade in this zone only in the coming weeks. So let's see how it trades in the coming weeks. So many important economic event is also placed. So let's see. Pawan, shall we move on to the question and answer, or anything else to discuss?
Is there any major sector pending? I think we have covered almost all major sectors.
Yeah.
Only one sector, that is media. I would like to share my view about media is that it is in sideways only, and most probably in this month it will remain traded in sideways only. And broader range for media sector is that, let me tell you, range, 1 minute. Range for media is looks like in downside 1950. Meanwhile, currently it is 2060. So I can say in downside, unless and until it is trending number 1950, it will remain in sideways only. And in upside, target would be around 2200. So most probably 1950 is downside range and 2200 is upside range. And most probably this June month, it will remain traded in this particular range only. So it looks like sideways only. On some bounce back, some more bounce back cannot be generated. So let's move toward this question and answer session. So we can wrap up today's session little bit early actually. So lots of questions regarding this follow through day and everything. So there are so many possibilities. We are just waiting for follow through day only. Let's see how it will react. Of course, some people are saying that it is a weak form of follow through day and blah blah blah. Of course, market is in weak form only, and that is why first indication was on Monday. Even market gained more than 1.87%, but volume was not there. So that is also sign. So I'm not denying for that actually. Yes, market is in weak form. So and let's see how market will react. Major data, that is this RBI meeting is due. Most probably market will get triggered. If 40-50 basis point rate hike is there, the market will not react that much negative. But if certain unusual things will happen or stance actually, after meeting, during the meeting, they give some opinion for future actually, how they will follow actually, whether they are going to follow a commodity stance or hawkish stance. And that is, in my opinion, market is going, that stance, RBI stance is going to affect more on market, and most probably market will take next leg of trigger from there only, and market will start reacting. And if it is not from there, then after this June quarter earning. And in my opinion, after considering all these factors and everything, June quarter is also will not remain attractive from a Q1 earning perspective, and that will lead market once again after Q1 data, Q1 corporate data especially. Okay, so it is like that. Now, Coal India, Yatisa. First question, Coal India, Gail, and then Gujarat Gas. Ravi Kiran is asking. So Coal India is in positive only, and it may gain further from here. Most probably it may gain another 10 rupees from here in next 1 week. And once it will cross that level, so further gain cannot be denied. It is in bullish trend, no doubt. Short term to mid term, it is in bullish trend. Okay, Coal India. And once it will cross this level of, I have discussed 210 kind of level, 210 215. I'm expecting meanwhile 210 to 215 from here. And once we will cross 210 215, the next target will be 235 to 240 kind of levels in Coal India. So it is bullish. If someone is interested to buy, one can follow bio dip strategy with stop loss of around 100.878. Meanwhile, it is 197, so stop loss is not advisable. Someone can follow buy on dip strategy with 178 or 177 points. So, and overall trend is positive in Coal India. Next is Gail. So meanwhile, Gail is in sideways after sharp correction from 172 to 142. Now it is from the last 2-3 trading session. Now it is hovering around 200 days moving average. 200 days exponential, and another thing is that 100 DMA 200 exponential movement is very much close and parallel to each other. So it is hovering around that. We need at least one downward sloping trend line breakout, and that breakout most probably will happen around 152. So 1 or 2% from here. Once it will cross, then next target would be around 157, 156, 156, 157. And once it will cross 156, 157, then it may gain further from here. So I can say that roughly it is in sideways only. It is not looking that much attractive like NTPC, but yes, some gain may happen in coming days from here. And in my opinion, next near about short-term target would be around 156, 157, and once it will cross 157 and close above that, more positive, it will attract more positivity in market. Okay. Now next is same question from Ravi Kiran is Gujarat Gas. Okay. So Gujarat Gas now is giving one trend line, downward sloping trend line breakout, and today also it has closed on positive note. But 200 exponential moving average and 100 days moving average is placed around 582, and today it took once again resistance around that level. Further, it has gained very good support. It took very good support on weekly chart also around 490, around 100 week moving average, and after that it bounced, and now it is trending around 570. So overall structure is not looking that much. It will remain traded with positive bias actually, of course, but it must need to cross and hold above 585 to turn more positive. And suppose once it will cross and hold above 585, then in such case next target would be 650. So once it will cross and hold 585 kind of level, so 10 to 12% kind of move may happen in Gujarat place also. Looking attractive actually. At the same time, stop loss is around 535 in downside. Next query, Adisa.
HDFC Twins and Bajaj Twins from Sneh Sharma.
HDFC, let's talk first HDFC Limited. Okay, HDFC Limited is in sideways only. We need to we can wait for breakout. Momentum is not that much strong, but yes, financial is now turned into as per only methodology. Financial is now bullish trend. So most probably this particular stock will also start reacting. And this and another, I can say in another way, once HDFC twins and Bajaj twins will start giving very good gain, then only this breakout have meaning, otherwise not. So meanwhile, it looks like sideways only. One support, it has given breakout level was 2270, and it is still comfortably trending above that. So unless and until in short-term perspective, next 1 or 2 week perspective, unless and until it is trending below 2270, there is no problem at all. And slowly and gradually it will move toward 2450 kind of level. So 6-7% move may happen in upside in coming days, but yes, at the same time, we need to wait and watch for this RBI data. After that, only that more clarity would be there. Then next, HDFC Bank. So same pattern is there on HDFC Bank also. It is still trending above long-term key moving average, that is 200 DMA, 100 days moving average. Momentum is also not that much attractive. Momentum on, especially on weekly chart and monthly chart on, like that is high time frame chart is deteriorating now, and from the last 1 month momentum it is flattened zone, so not looking that much attractive. But yes, if something all positive factors will remain positive, so it may gain from here, further gain from here, but at the same time it must cross and hold 1450 to gain further from here. Once it will cross and hold above 1450, then I can say that this particular stock will attract more positivity. So roughly HDFC twins is placed in same direction, and some more gain cannot be denied from here if everything will remain in market. In everything in market will remain as per our expectation in market in next 1 or 2 weeks. So it may gain 5-6%, 7%. Now, Bajaj Finance. First, Bajaj Finance is also showing some weak sign, but at the same time, it is also due for some bounce back, and most probably I'm expecting 6500 kind of level. So almost 7-8% kind of move may happen in this particular space also. So 7 to 8%, or I can say 7 to 10% of kind of move may happen, 7-8% in this Bajaj Finance also, and most probably 6500 to 6600 kind of levels can be achievable in this Bajaj Finance. Now Bajaj Finserv. Same. Yeah, Bajaj Finserv is looking more bearish in compared to Bajaj Finance, and it is still trending below 21-day moving average. So I can say that once it will reclaim 21 days moving average, which is currently placed around 13,100 or 13,200 kind of level. So it is only 150 to 175 points away from here. Once it will cross, then I expect another next target would be around 14,200 to 14,500 kind of levels, and further it may gain toward 15,000 also. So bounce back is there. So in same this Bajaj Finance also, Bajaj Finserv also expect 8 to 10% kind of bounce back from here. Now next
one is Tata Power.
Tata Power. Now Tata Power is approaching to its resistance zone. At the resistance zone here, that is 250-day moving average, and 50-day moving average is placed around currently 245, roughly around 245. So it must need to cross 245. Once it will cross 245, then this particular stock will attract more positivity. So let's wait and watch for 245, 44, 45 kind of level. Once it will cross, then more positivity will turn, and in such case it may gain further. But meanwhile, it is facing resistance around 244, 245. It may face resistance around 244, 245.
3M India.
So from the last 1 year, this particular stock, or more than 1 year, this particular stock has formed top around 30,000, and now from 30,000 to it has fell toward I can say 17,500 or 18,000. So roughly 40% correction has happened, and after that, now from the last couple of days, last 3-4 days, it has opened with gap up. with some after some positive news and now gaining on daily basis. So I can say that more it may gain further from here, and most probably it is ready to move toward 24,000. So 21,500 and 24,000. So I can say that 7-8% kind of moves further may happen from here in Kenya media also. Next.
Next one is, can we take an entry on Elecon engineering on a controlled quantities?
Yes. So Elecon today it has gained, even we are also planning to add in this TraderSmith, but we were not because of stop loss, because suddenly there was a spike in particular stock, and that is why we are not able to add. So if you are able to manage it has given very good breakout, and last week only I was talking with one of key management person of this company also. So he was also saying that some positive thing. So it is looking quite attractive. But yes, but yes, if someone is able to manage risk here for entry point, then only take entry. I would suggest stop loss. So minimum stop loss would be around 188 from here. So if someone is able to manage that is at current level, then only one can take entry. Otherwise, wait for some back wait for some correction. And I would say follow buy on dip strategy with stop loss of 178. Yes.
Next one is Raymond.
Raymond. Same problem is Raymond also. We have added this stock a few days back, but unfortunately it is stop loss, and after that stock was skyrocketing. And today it has given 20% circuit, and now it has entered into uncharted territory. So I am expecting further gain in this particular stock. So if it is not advisable to take fresh position and after such type of elevated gain, because stock has gained almost 50% in last 6-7 trading session only. So I would not suggest to take entry or press entry, but if someone is holding, stay invested in this particular stock. I can say that 15 to 1600 kind of levels can be achievable in very near term. So it's looking strong bullish, this particular stock.
Next one is DLF.
Sorry?
DLF. DLF.
Yes. So DLF is looking sideways only. Some bounce back may happen toward 360, 370, and further it will cross 360 and 370. Then it may gain further toward. So I can say that there are a lot of resistance in 360, 370, 380. So from the next two week perspective, actually, I can say that it may gain from here at least 20 to 30 rupees. That's it. And after that, we will do once again analysis in next Bazar pe Charcha, and then only I can say. But meanwhile, it seems that it may gain 20, 22, 25 or the 20 to 30 rupees from here. Yes.
Okay. Next one is Nippon India Asset Management. Don't track much.
Nippon India.
Nam India.
Sorry. Okay. So bounce back is there. It is showing some today. It has reclaimed 21 days exponential moving average once again and comfortably closed above 21 days exponential moving average. So some bounce back may happen, and most probably this stock slowly and gradually this stock will move toward 310. So bounce back is there. So expect 310 kind of levels intermediate. Next.
About India.
Now this stock today only it has given some pivot breakout on daily chart on closing basis, and structure is looking not that much bad actually. So if and risk reward is also favorable. If someone is interested to buy this particular stock and can take entry, 1 minute, my battery is going to discharge laptop battery. Let me switch on. 1 minute. Yes, sorry. So I was discussing about India. If someone wants to take entry on this particular stock, that is about India, so one can take entry around 18,200 to 18,500 kind of level. Today's closing price is around 18,400, and keep stop loss below around 17,000. and wait for a target of 20,000 first target, 20,000, 20,500 first target, and 21,500 to 22,000 kind of second target. So it is looking attractive at the current juncture because risk reward ratio is very favorable at current juncture.
Next one is Cyient.
Overall structure is bearish. Still it is trending with lower top, lower bottom formation, but yes, a bounce back cannot be denied. And in case of bounce back, it may gain toward 850, 860 from here.
Okay, so there are so many IT stocks are there. So HCL Tech, LTI, LTTS, Mindtree.
HCL Tech. Let's take one by one. Yes, bounce back is there. And there is a level that recent level is 1050. Today's closing price is 1039 around. So once it will cross 1050, the next target would be around 1080 in HCL Tech. So about 1050, 1080 is the level, next level, and then 1100. So I can say that 1100 kind of levels can be achievable in next 1 or 2 weeks in HCL Tech. Next one.
Next one is LTTS.
ITDC.
LTTS. Larsen and Toubro.
LTTS. Okay. LTTS. Now stock is showing some sign of bounce back, but it is still trending below 21 days exponential moving average, and currently 21 days exponential moving average is placed around 3660. So almost 50 rupees from here. So I can say that wait and watch for this 21 days exponential moving average. Once it will reclaim that 21 days, then one can take entry in this, and in such case target would be around 4,000 first target, and this 4,200 kind of level is next target. So 4,250 I can say. So 4,000 first target and 4,250 is the next target to bounce back on chart. And if I talk about stop loss, so stop loss would be around 3,400 or 3,420. So around 200 rupees from here.
Next one is LTI.
LTI.
Yeah.
Yes, same thing. Bounce back is there on chart, and most probably it is ready to move toward 4,700. And after 4,700, next target would be 4,900 in this LTI as well. Next.
Mindtree.
Mindtree.
Noted.
Yes, it is about to reclaim 21 days exponential moving average. Once it will reclaim 21 days moving average, then next target would be 3,450. And once it will cross 3,450, then another 200 points of gain can be happened. And in such case, it may reclaim 3,650, 3,700 also. So bounce back is there in this Mindtree as well.
Persistent.
Persistent has some resistance around 3,900. Currently, it is placed around 3,770 or 3,780. And it has resistance around 3,900. I can say that once it will cross, that is 200 days exponential moving average. Once it will cross 3,900 and close above that 3,900, next target would be around 4,200, 4,150 to 4,200. So wait for that closing above 3,900.
Next one is Divis Lab.
Divis Lab.
Yeah, Divis Lab.
Divis Lab is looking bearish actually. It was discussing about Pharma. In my opinion, Pharma is looking quite more bearish actually from here. And I'm expecting for first target would be 12,000 and then followed by 11,000 kind of levels can be achieved on Pharma index. And that is why I am not expecting much more good from this Divis Lab. So Divis Lab also may fall from here. So I'm quite bearish today. Actually, at current juncture, I'm quite bearish on the whole Pharma pack, including this Divis Lab. So I would advise to avoid all Pharma stocks from here, except one or two here and there. Like Abbott is also part of, but individually that particular stock is saying some positivity, and someone wants to take it, so one can take appropriate stop loss. One can take position in this particular that about India with appropriate stop loss, as I have suggested just now.
Okay, next one is Dixon.
Sorry,
Dixon Technology.
Dixon. Bounce back is there only because on a monthly chart it took support around on closing basis, monthly closing basis, it took support around 3700, and after that it is bouncing. So it is some bounce back may happen over here and may gain toward 4200 to 4300. But yes, overall structure is quite bearish in this Dixon. But yes, bounce back is there and it may gain 200, 300 from here.
Next one is KPIT.
KPIT, once again, 1 minute, KPIT. Yes, today only it is about to give downward sloping trend line breakout on a daily closing price. And suppose it will remain traded above now from here. So it will remain traded above level is 552. Today's closing price is 535. So suppose it will remain traded above 552, then next target would be 575 to 580. 580, let's take. So I can say that 552, above 552, 5-6% of gain easily can be achievable in this particular stock. And once it will cross further above 585, 590, the next target would be around 625. So it seems like that only. So one can take entry above 552 in this KPIT technology.
Next one is Vardhaman Textile, VTL, I guess.
VTL. See, stock is still forming lower top, lower bottom formation. But on weekly chart, it is now strong support around 200 week exponential moving average, which is currently placed around 280, and stock showing some bounce back sign. It is looking quite bearish. Even I also don't know whether it will take support around that. So I would try to, I would suggest to avoid this particular stock for time being, and let's wait and watch for further update regarding to this particular stock.
Next one is Vinati.
But yes, one more thing that I would like to share here. Today this whole textile pack was really did well. So maybe it may bounce back from here. And 200 days exponential this weekly chart of this particular stock is showing some support also, very good support also, not only support but strong support. So it may bounce back from here. But meanwhile, it is not giving any buy indication today at least.
Next one is Vinati Organics.
Vinati Organics.
Yeah.
Stock is in bullish trend only. One can take position in this particular stock with stop loss of 1970. Okay, and most probably, but at the same time, it is in sideways only and showing some whipsaw trading and everything from the last so many months. But at the same time, I would like to share a level from you, at current juncture, and that level is around 2100. And today's closing price is also 2100, and level is also 2100. So suppose it will comfortably now from here. Suppose it will remain traded comfortably about 2100, then I can say that the press uptrend is starting in this, and in such case, one can expect at least 10 to 12% kind of gain. Early, very rapid gain in this particular stock in coming few days and weeks, or most probably in this month only. So it is looking strong.
Next one is Kamdhenu. Kamdhenu. We don't track much.
We do not track much, even and technically is also not looking that attractive. I think if I'm not wrong, it belongs to metal pack only, and metal is meanwhile it is not that much strong. So I would try to avoid it.
Even Satya also we don't track Satya Industries.
No, we do not track it.
And the next one is Aarti Industries.
Aarti Industries is looking weak only, so I would suggest avoid.
Adani Enterprises.
Looking strong, one can take entry with stop loss of around 2100. 2100 quite little bit tighter stop loss. If someone wants to take a position in this, then 2020 is a very good stop loss, and one can take position in this, looking attractive. But at the same time, it may face resistance around 2340. Once it will create, so that is also 120 rupees from here. So one can take position accordingly if someone is ready to manage the risk in this, looking attractive.
Next one is BEL.
Bharat Electronics.
Yes.
So just for your memory purpose, in last Bazar pe Charcha, I have also mentioned various defense stocks, and I have given my clear-cut opinion, including this stock HAL, BEL, and I have clearly mentioned that all this defense stock is really looking bullish, and this BEL is one of. Still, it is in bullish only, so it is looking attractive.
Let's take HAL also, similar defensive stock.
HAL is also in bullish only.
Okay, and one more is Coromandel. Coromandel is also bullish.
Coromandel is bullish now, but from the last 1 week, I think last 7-8 trading session, it is showing some very volatile move.
Even volume is also.
Now IMD have also published their report that this time monsoon could be above average, 103% kind of rainfall expected in this season. So, and especially on a time frame chart, it has given breakout, pivot breakout on closing basis chart on high time frame, weekly and monthly. So I would say 930 is a key level when it is still comfortably trending above that. So I would say unless and until it is trending above 930, 920, 930, it will remain in positive trajectory only. So 920, one can keep stop loss around 920 and start taking position.
Next one is Tata Power is also IEX.
So now it is around 532. So let's take for a few frontline stock queries, and then we will wrap up session in next 5 minutes.
Okay. So Asian
IEX looking negative actually. So I would suggest avoid actually. It needs some consolidation or base formation, then only we will take entry. And for this level point of view, I would suggest around 190 to 200 is level. Let's wait to cross this stock around at least 198, then only it will turn positive.
Next one is Asian Paint.
Asian Paint major problem is this crude prices, and because of that now stock has behaving from the last few months in very volatile manner. So bounce back cannot be denied from here. Bounce back may happen, and first bounce back level is at least 4-5% from here, and then 6-7%. So bounce back may happen, but it's better to avoid this stock actually. So bounce back may happen. I'm not denying 4-5%, 6% bounce back in Asian Paint, but structure is not looking that much convincing at least at current juncture.
Okay, so there is one more question, like is there a trading view in MarketSmith India? So where you can access is here. So if you open any chart in the MarketSmith India, so over here you can find there is a toggle button, so you can shift to MarketSmith India and trading view charts. So this is where we can identify. So let's move on to the next question is Container Corp. There is not much.
Concor.
Yeah, Concor. No much.
No problem. So now it is trending above all key moving averages. Concor and logistics space, in my opinion, is slowly and gradually gaining its momentum. But from longer term perspective, it needs to cross and hold above 700 to turn more bullish. So meanwhile, it is 650 to 700. That would be considered as a normal course of bounce back. So I can say that it may bounce back up to 700, 710, but because it is now showing some positive sign. But yes, once it will cross and hold above 700, 710, that I would say that it will enter into fresh trend. So meanwhile, it is in sideways with positive bias, I can say. And once it will cross about 700, 710, then more positivity will turn in this particular stock.
Next one is Sona Comms. So it's already 535. We may not take all the queries.
Not looking that much attractive actually. Let's take 2 or 3 queries from frontline stocks.
So Indian Hotel, Page Industries.
See, hotel stocks are looking attractive. And this stock is also bullish, is in bullish trajectory only. But to take fresh entry, it must cross and hold above 240. Once it will cross and hold above 240, so one can take fresh position in this with stop loss of 220. And in such case, it may gain toward 260, 265, and further trending about 260, 265. It may gain further around toward 275, 280. So looking attractive, but wait for fresh entry about 250. No, sorry, 240, 242.
Next one is Page Industries.
Page Industries is in bullish trend also only, but from the last 1 month it is in consolidation zone. So it need to cross for further entry. In my opinion, at least, it need to cross and hold above 4600 kind of levels to take fresh position and to turn more bullish actually. So otherwise it will remain traded in sideways only.
Next one is Reliance.
Reliance. Now bullish, it is looking bullish only. I'm showing positivity. Slowly and gradually it is ready to move toward 3000.
Next one is Polycap.
Looking bullish today. Now today it has given some trend line breakout also on closing basis on daily chart. So one can take fresh position in this particular stock around with stop loss of around 2400 and wait for the target of 2700 to 2800. Space front stock, blue chip stock.
GHCL, frontline Tata Steel.
Let's take Tata Steel and GHCL both. Okay. GHCL looking bullish. It is in bullish trend only, and on monthly basis it is gaining. But main problem is that if someone wants to take position at that level, it is very difficult to manage the risk. So I would advise to take fresh position. But if someone is holding, stay invested in this stop loss in this particular stock with stop loss around 590. Another is Tata Steel. Tata Steel, actually metal is not in that much good shape actually, but it may bounce back from here. 4-5% bounce back can be happen, but it's better to avoid this because there are a lot of stocks and a lot of sectors looking quite more attractive in compared to this. So I would suggest avoid timing. Avoid for timing. Last one, huh? So let's take from front line only.
Siemens.
See, it is trending above all key moving averages, no doubt. On monthly chart also, it is in bullish trajectory only. But if I do a little bit longer in time frame analysis, so I can say that from the last 6 months, 7 months, it remained traded in sideways only, and that range is 2500, 2550 in upside, and 2100 kind of level in downside. So next, but at the same time, it is looking attractive actually, but it need to cross and hold level of 2520. Currently it is flashed around 2410. I would say a level that is 2520. Once it will cross and hold about 2520, it will turn positive. So otherwise it will remain traded in sideways only. But at the same time, overall bias is positive and in sideways with positive bias. Yes. So I think we have taken more than 50 queries in very rapid manner, and we need to today wrap up this session a little bit early. So we are stopping here. So thanks for joining this session. Let's have another Bazar Pe Charcha around, if I'm not wrong, then around 16th or 17th, if I'm not wrong. Okay, mid of this month actually. Till now, picture would be more clearer that we will have a data point from RBI, data point from inflation, data point from FOMC, and picture would be more clear. One more disclaimer I would like today I have given so many my opinion about so many bounce back and everything. But yes, all this will happen only once market will remain positive. If market will turn negative, then obviously all this analysis will goes wrong. So I would request all of you to give first priority to market direction. Once market will remain as I have expected towards 70,000, 70,200, then only all these things will happen. Otherwise, if something negativity will happen in market, so obviously all my given opinion will be null and void. Okay, thank you. Thanks for joining this session.
Thank you all.